Welcome to our tutorial about using a dataset. In our previous tutorials, we learned what direct data access and disconnected data access mean. In this tutorial, we're going to review examples of disconnected data access. A copy of the data is basically retained in memory while the code is running. Let's double-click on our dataset button. What I've done here is copy my fill users list function. I've modified it to use a data adapter instead of direct data access. You fill a data set as much the same way as you would when working with a data reader. What's different, however, is that the data reader holds a live connection. The data set, on the other hand, always works in disconnected mode. In order to extract a record from the database and place it in a data set, you need to use a data adapter. Here I've declared my adapter as a new SQL data adapter. Next, I've also declared my dataset object as a new dataset. Now we open the database connection, then use the fill method to insert the users table into our dataset. In the next line, we close the connection with our database. Now we're working in disconnected mode. The next block of code lets us browse through the collection of rows to access individual data records. Let's run our application to see how it works. The page loads. Our user list is populated with names. And when I click Dataset, our list is repopulated. From the user's point of view, it doesn't look much different. However, if I insert a breakpoint here and run the application again, now let's click Dataset. Back to our code, open connection. Now we're using the fill method to place the table in our dataset. Now we close the connection, and as you see, we've moved to disconnected mode. This concludes our tutorial about using a dataset.